The Zodiac Killer's identity, a mystery written in blood and ciphers. For decades, a shadow has loomed over the streets of California. A specter moving through the night, choosing victims at random, taunting authorities with cryptic letters, and vanishing into the darkness. He called himself the Zodiac. A killer without a face. A name hidden behind ciphers that have baffled cryptographers and law enforcement alike. Who was he? A deranged loner? A brilliant psychopath? A man who lived among us, unseen? Or did he die in obscurity, taking his secrets with him? Tonight, we plunge into the case of the Zodiac Killer, a mind as twisted as his messages, and a legacy soaked in fear and speculation. The clues are there, but do they lead to a man, or merely a ghost? The killings begin. December 20th, 1968. A quiet night in Benicia, California. A teenage couple, Betty Lou Jensen and David Faraday, sit in their car, enjoying the stillness of the evening. Then, out of the darkness, gunshots. 5 rounds fired. The killer doesn't linger. He vanishes, leaving behind no clues, just 2 bodies and a growing sense of fear. 7 months later, another couple is attacked. Vallejo, California. July 4, 1969. Dolene Ferrin and Michael Mago are parked in a secluded area when a car approaches. A man steps out. A flashlight blinds them. Then, bullets. Dolene dies. Michael, barely clinging to life, survives. He describes a man in dark clothing, with a calculated air about him. But before police can act, the killer makes his next move. Not with a gun, but with words. The letters and ciphers. August 1, 1969. 3 newspapers receive identical letters. The San Francisco Examiner, the Chronicle, and the Vallejo Times-Herald. Each letter begins with an eerie declaration: "This is the Zodiac speaking." Inside are disturbing details about the murders, details only the killer would know. But there's more. 3 ciphers. Symbols and letters arranged in a pattern, a code waiting to be cracked. The Zodiac demands they be printed on the front pages, or more will die. A schoolteacher and his wife decode one of the ciphers. It reveals a chilling message: "I like killing people because it is so much fun." But his identity? That remains locked in the ciphers, still unsolved. The infamous phone call. September 27, 1969. A new hunting ground, Lake Berryessa. A couple, Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard, are relaxing by the water when a hooded figure emerges. His chest bears a strange insignia, a circle with a cross through it. He ties them up. Then, with brutal precision, he stabs them repeatedly. Before leaving, he marks their car door with his signature symbol and the date of the crime. Cecilia dies. Brian survives. And hours later, a chilling phone call echoes through the police station: "I just killed 2 people." The voice is calm. Almost detached. But the Zodiac isn't done yet. The taxi murder and the sketch. October 11, 1969. San Francisco. Paul Stein, a taxi driver, picks up a passenger. A routine ride until a gunshot erupts. Stein is killed instantly. But this time, the Zodiac makes a mistake: he is seen. A teenage witness provides a description: the heavy-set man, glasses, short hair. The first real glimpse at the face of a monster. But in a tragic miscommunication, the police are told to look for a black suspect, allowing the real Zodiac to slip away. Days later, another letter arrives, this time with a blood-stained piece of Stein's shirt. Proof that the Zodiac was mocking them, playing a game only he could win. Theories and suspects. The years pass. The letters keep coming, but the killings stop, or do they? Several suspects emerge. Arthur Lee Allen, a convicted pedophile with eerie connections to the case. His friend reported conversations where Allen hinted at being the Zodiac. But no definitive proof links him. Gary Francis Porst, a man whose military background and cryptic letters have drawn suspicion. Some believe he was the Zodiac, yet others dismiss it as a stretch. And what if the Zodiac wasn't one person? What if he was a collective? A network? A myth crafted by multiple killers under a single name? The final cipher. In 2020, a cipher known as the 340 cipher is cracked by a team of amateur code breakers. The message inside? A taunt. I hope you are having lots of fun trying to catch me. I am not afraid of the gas chamber. No name. No real answers. Just another piece of a puzzle that may never be solved. Conclusion: A shadow in the dark. The Zodiac's identity remains a specter over history. A name lost in ciphers, a face hidden in shadows. Is he still alive, watching, amused at our endless search? Or did he disappear, buried with his secrets? Perhaps the greatest horror of all is that he was never caught. He could have been your neighbor, your teacher, a man you passed on the street. And maybe, just maybe, he's still out there, waiting.